We're beginning back again at the second part of Chapter 2. So as I'm discussing the 8 distinct areas of intelligence, I would want you guys to think about your own areas where you possess what you feel you possess, and then which one you feel you are more developed in, some than the others, while I'm going through them all. So just kind of take a gander and see which one you might feel closest to that you have fully developed. So the first one we'll go over is verbal, which they refer to linguistic intelligence. Focuses on language and words, interest in subjects such as English, foreign language, and history. Interest in activities such as debate, drama, yearbook editing. Some of the common career choices that might go along with it. This is not all of them, but just some. Author, lawyer, teacher, salesperson, religious leader. I know, right? What a big difference between a salesperson and a religious leader and a lawyer. But if you think about how they're all in common, they all have to speak in front of a class. For example, a teacher, a lawyer speaks in front of a judge and jury. Salesperson sells you that sales pitch. A religious leader is in front of their in front of the church or whatever they are a part of. And then an author is going to be pretty profound in writing and English. So you do see the similarities when you actually break it down. You're like, oh yeah, they all are pretty similar. Music, rhythmic intelligence. So focuses on the ability to be aware of patterns, pitch, sound, rhythmic, and timbre. I can't say that. Interest in subjects such as music and dance. So interest in activities such as band, orchestra, choir, and dance productions. Some of the common career choices, if you continue on with your intelligence here, you could be a singer, composer, dancer, conductor, disc jockey, or DJ, or sound engineer. So logical mathematical intelligence, some people like to refer as the left brain, but there's actually no statistics showing that there's a big difference between the left brain in mathematical. So focuses on the ability to think abstractively, problem solve, and think critically. So this is where they find there's a link between playing the piano and math and computer programming. A lot of that has to do with your hands, and they sync with your brain. So if you are good at computer programming and math, it's like putting a puzzle together, the same type of thing. Interest in activities such as science projects, reading maps, spreadsheets, budgets, and blueprints. So some common career choices: engineer, scientist, mathematician, banker, economist, computer programmer. So someone who uses a lot of their logical abstract thinking. So this visual spatial intelligence, so what I was referring to last PowerPoint, the one that I am very known to be not good at all, and that was when I was trying to go to the mall in high school, and that one I got lost and ended up in Riverside. So don't give me directions. So it focuses on the ability to create mental images and transform them into art forms. Interests include subjects as art, shop, drafting, and photography. And also my photos are horrible, so I don't have really good selfies. You won't find those on my phone. And so that's just something that I know for sure that this is the one on my list. So if you're good at this, then props to you. Interest in activities such as design, brochures, ceramics, structures, and websites. Common career choices: visual arts, designer, architect, and webmaster. So I'm pretty sure some of you that I've heard your comments in the discussion, some of you have this actually you're really good at. Body kinesthetic intelligence focuses on the ability to connect mind and body and relate to excelling at sports. So this is something interesting, because sometimes looking at the picture it looks like it's dance, but it's not. It's because dance and excelling at sports. So I know that there's a connection between, let's say you're good at playing baseball and then later on you discover, you're going to play golf and you're good at golf as well. Well, it's a very similarity. It's, you can relate your mind, your body to the ball and how to hit it and where to go, just like throwing a basketball, something like that. Interest in subjects such as dance, drama, sports, and culinary or arts. Common career choices: athlete, coach, physical therapist, dancer, trainer, chef. So those are something that could be of interest in your major. Interpersonal intelligence. This is very close to what I actually do. So your interpersonal intelligence is actually looking at the person itself, their body language, and their emotions. So how it focuses on the ability to comprehend one's feelings. So understanding what someone is actually going through and understanding that that there's not just the person we're looking at, but beyond that. So interest in the subjects such as psychology and creative writing. Interest in activities such as reading and journal writing. Common career choices: psychologist, author, religious leader, and career coach. So I see where I fit there. So if this is something that it sparks your interest, not only these areas, there's going to be a lot more. When I talk to you guys about focus to careers, you won't actually just see the ones that I'm focusing on today, but you get to see different types of areas and where you're the strongest on that one. Focus on the ability to comprehend others, feelings, interest subjects such as literature, psychology, and sociology. So this is interpersonal intelligence. Common career choices: counselor, psychology, nurse, social worker, teacher, politician. So those of my students in my course that are going for nursing, this is probably something where you are able to comprehend. So naturalistic intelligence, that's a cute picture, right? Focus on the ability to work and understand effectively in the natural world of planets and animals. Interests in subjects include botany, zoology, geology, and common career choices: biologist, botanist, meteorologist, zoologist, and veterinarian. So another area in the chapter, it talks about what makes workers succeed. And this is probably one of the last slides we're going to go through. Is just talking about, according to one study, individuals who related themselves most highly on traits related to positive self-esteem experience more success and quicker career advancement. So just going back and refreshing about the beginning of this chapter and your positive self-esteem, how you can build it and how you can gain more positive affirmations, words of affirmations. And it will be something that I'd want you guys to discuss in your discussion. And also your About Me PowerPoint. This is stuff that I'd want you guys to reflect on about I am, I have, I need, I want, some of those things in chapter 2 I'd want you to look over. And it's just good to know stuff. It would help you to get foundations in this class, so then we can further go on and then discover a little bit more about ourselves and our career and how we'll get there.